right, everyone, welcome back. We just came back from our first segment. It's me, Hill, Mike, Games, and Andrick, and no, my first name isn't me. Thank you, guys, for joining us. We finished our first segment where we talked about how we felt, the initial impressions of the PS4, talked about the controller, the box, and the interface, the operating system. Now what Mike is doing is as he's struggling to sign into whatever he's doing.
Now it's actually, because before PSN never showed your name. So now it's giving you the option. Do you want to show your name? Or do you just want to show your,
I wonder how many people would actually show their name.
That's what I'm kind of debating right now.
I'm sure you can change it.
Everyone's going through this dilemma right now. Because the whole purpose of trolling is to be completely anonymous.
Right?
Right?
Good
Okay.
point. So, don't show my name.
Well, everyone can see that you're Gambit TPC. So it doesn't matter.
Well, it doesn't matter then.
Well, there you go. Anyway. And as he sets that up, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of play a little of Ass Creed 4. That's the official name, by the way. It's official by Ubisoft. I think it's French, Ass Creed, right?
Yeah.
That's how they short it. Okay.
Ass Creed.
Creed.
No, that's Italian.
Ass Creed.
Yeah.
Ass Creed. It means run like the wind in Italian.
Right on.
I studied it.
Right on.
I don't want them watching my porn.
You can't.
It's asking me.
It only has 500 gigs, Mike. There's no way you can fit all your porn on there. It's impossible.
That is true. I need terabytes.
Real quick, isn't that ironic that This Is the End was the last rental for Blockbuster?
Oh, I thought that was great.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
That is funny.
And then they went out of business.
Finally,
they're struggling. So that means you can't rent any PS4 games from Blockbuster. Just so
if you still went to Blockbuster,
you could put that together. I'm sorry, Blockbuster folks, but you should have got your Netflix on. Yeah. Like
if you're still with Blockbuster, I don't know you.
All right, here we go. Signed in.
All right, so he signed in, and that was quick. That took. I was speaking for like 2 minutes, right?
Yeah, it's a good hour.
And something I wanted to show is just how quick the system, switches. And that automatically started downloading that. So I actually started playing started the Ass Creed 4. So it picks up right where it left off. If I want to go back to the menu, and back to the menu, just like that.
Was that somebody's mother? Go back.
Talking about Blackbeard?
Yeah.
Somebody's mother?
There you go.
That's one ugly mother.
That's the guy from the freaking rum thing, right?
Captain Morgan.
Yeah.
Captain Morgan. I was about to say Captain Jack, but no. But like the graphics are amazing. I mean, for the video feature, but once we get into the game, we can play a little of that.
It looks great.
And it's one of those transition games, that we deal with every console release, where you have a game that initially was meant for the previous game console generation, but they kind of upscale it so it can cater to this generation. And I'm sure Sony paid Ubisoft a lot of money to be able to do that for them, so they can have some games. Because I mean, other than Ass Creed, like what else? There's Knack. And that got some good reviews as well.
Yeah, I actually hear it's kind of hard.
Hard, really?
Yeah, like it's not... Some parts are really easy and some parts are really hard, which is surprising from what I've heard.
Yeah, I hear it's pretty easy if you start on just normal, but if you end up going, too hard, it's actually pretty difficult.
Well, that's my realm. Just play it on the hard difficulty. So...
And there's the kill zone.
Oh, Killzone.
Don't you like killing people and things?
Hey, there's a story behind that.
Yeah.
That people died already and there's nothing left to kill.
People have to die.
Bitches gotta die. And so there's like really 3 games that's available for the launch today.
Yeah, and you can always get, your Call of Duties, your Battlefields.
Call of Duty is, you mean later?
No,
yeah,
it's
it's for the
available
PlayStation.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the latest one?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like Ghost.
Yeah, it's out
Yeah,
for
it's
the
out
PlayStation
now.
4.
Oh, damn, I have been a grown up.
He's been working too hard. I've
been in that grown up mode. Sorry. All right.
So now it seems like it's giving us a little backstory.
It's already loaded.
Yeah.
I was like preparing to like talk throughout the loading screen.
Yeah, it's actually pretty fast. I think it's only a couple percent, and you can start playing again.
Because I think the RAM in there was like what, like 8 gigs or 16 gigs,
something like that.
Fucking ridiculous.
It's got enough, is what it is.
It's enough for Xbox One to fucking come with it.
Yeah,
they're like, oh shit, we have to do something.
Did anybody want to actually try it out first?
It's your console.
All right.
You pay for it.
Pew pew.
Graphics look nice.
Graphics look nice. It's a boat.
I'm on a boat.
Looks like water.
That was
I'm on
obligatory.
a boat, bitch.
Look at the detail of that rope.
Look at that lightning strike.
Man, is that Blackbeard? Because he doesn't look like he's got shit together. Oh, we just spoiled it. That's how you fire cannons.
Instructions.
That is how you fire cannons, ladies and gentlemen. I bet that you didn't read that. And this
So needless to say, my opinion on Assassin's Creed 3 was it was a horrible game. And I am an Assassin's Creed fan.
It's just so funny how you're like, I love Assassin's Creed.
I do. I love me some Assassin's Creed. But part 3 was so horrible to me. Like, it was a broken game in my opinion. Just simply because they took away a lot of the stealth thing. Didn't work very well. It just seemed like it was a straight up fighter.
A lot of people make a good point that they're saying that they're moving away from that stealth and trying to be, how many historical pieces can we get through before people get burnt out?
Yeah, let's Forrest Gump this bitch.
Exactly, basically. The next one will feature Tom Hanks.
I hope so. That'd be amazing. He loves boats. He's always on a fucking boat in some type of movie.
What you don't know is this is not Assassin's Creed 4. It's actually Castaway. There you go.
There we go.
Wilson.
Castaway. What's the other one that he just came out with?
I don't fucking know.
Right.
Well, he was on
Captain Phillips. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, that movie.
But
that was based off of a real movie though.
Yeah.
Pirates. Real pirates. Not the fake pirates. The real pirates that will stab a motherfucker.
That's right.
Now, what were you saying about your opinion?
Oh no, I've read some reviews on Assassin's Creed 4. I'm reluctantly going to buy it because I still want to give it a chance, even though 3 was horrible. I've heard they fixed a lot of things that I didn't like, especially the stealth.
Added more stealth? Okay. Added more stealth or made it more?
They fixed what was broken on the last one.
Give me an idea of what was broken.
The stealth. The stealth. There were things like people would
actually sneaking.
People would talk to you and the mouths wouldn't move and things like that, and it was just choppy. Yeah, the fighting wasn't always perfect. Wouldn't read it so well, so I heard they fixed a lot of things in the reviews I've read. So I'm reluctantly going to get this game.
Okay, well, I mean that kind of works out because that's what a lot of people felt about 3. Right. Is that the stealth, and they were kind of straying away from the core mechanics of what makes the game. Right. It's just like if Metal Gear Solid just became a first-person shooter. Like, what's the fucking point? You know. And a lot of people are excited about 4, especially Mike, because it's moving back into that. It's all about pirates. Everyone loves pirates. So, obligatory. What were you going to say?
Well, I was going to say that I, unlike Andrick, didn't have that big of a problem with Assassin's Creed 3.
You should have. 3. You should have had a big problem with it.
I think when you first start playing it, I was like him. I thought, Connor, the protagonist, he kind of sucked.
He did suck.
But once you get
his
into
character,
the game,
mind you, not because of who he was. Thank you.
Yeah. No, but actually, I think once you get further in the game and you start doing some of the side missions, more of his character comes out, and it's not as bad.
No, I think because they're so focused on like the historical periods that you're kind of standing back and being a spectator of what's going on more so than being involved in the game.
Well, they Forrest Gumped it. I mean, it's fine. It's over. That part of my life is over. I've moved on.
Anyway, what I was going to say is, since we have pirates, oh man, those water mechanics are not good compared to, what we're used to. Yeah.
It's the first.
I know. But anyway, so because there's pirates in this one, that means the next one would be ninjas.
Right? That would be amazing.
It's inevitable. It's going to be in Asia eventually, like somewhere.
Pirates and then ninjas. That would be amazing. I would love it.
Samurais. That would be awesome. Actually, I have seen screen caps of Assassin's Creed 4 on the PlayStation, and I have to admit, this does look a lot sharper.
It looks sharper. It really does.
It does look pretty with all the colors.
Well, look at the...
No, it's actually 1080p. That was one of the launch day software updates. It actually made Assassin's Creed 4 from 900 to 1080p.
It's crazy how like these games have more depth in the characters than actual movies sometimes.
Yeah, it's true.
It's kind of interesting how
why we play games.
For the longest, I've always asked myself, I'm like, why don't we just make all movies just animated? That just shows. I'm not talking about Pixar, you know, right. Like stuff that we see CG'd in games, and I think it's because actors just have a lot more power than people think. Sure. Yeah. But we could just have people will watch a lot of this. I think so.
Yeah, maybe one day it'll get there.
I was hoping that for Metal Gear Solid, but one can only wish.
I don't know if you probably caught this because you're so busy with your lives and living.
My lives and you know doing pirating and whatnot.
Right.
Real pirating like a G.
But Metal they released a lot of content last night during the PlayStation launch. One was for Metal Gear, and they're actually going to do an exclusive when Metal Gear Zeros or Ground Zeroes come out. Ground Zero. They're going to do an exclusive mission for the PlayStation 4.
Oh, there you go.
And it's actually they said what it was going to be. It was actually going to be original Snake.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
As Solid Snakes.
David Hayter.
David Hayter, like he's not going to be back.
God damn it. Okay, so
I still think that he's coming back. I just don't know when. I'm still
adjusting to Kiefer Sutherland's like voice. It's like, ironically, it's more high pitched. You like Snake starts speaking and he's like high pitched. You're like, oh, I'm not used to that. Where's the gruff? Like, whatever.
So far, it seems pretty responsive and.
Is it moving? Yeah, it seems very clean. You can definitely tell it's a newer console.
Jump off. Oh yeah, go get the map or whatever it is you gotta do.
Hey, you're assassinating things. Go assassinate that ass. Ass Creed.
There we go.
You know how much of a bitch it would be to climb with fucking 2 swords tied to your pants?
Apparently not for this guy.
And
we go. The trademark Assassin's Creed.
Right. And they're in the Caribbean, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Somewhere around
That's where most pirates kind of hung out.
I think so. Caribbean.
Oh my goodness, that's like so Ass Creed.
That is so Ass Creed.
Eventually they're going to have it where you just fall straight to the ground. Like, you don't fall into like hay bush or anything. Like, one guy is going to be such a G, he falls straight to concrete. Like a real man.
Yeah, I mean, so far, the gameplay seems a lot more fluid than the previous. I mean, just as you would expect.
Well, you're chasing somebody. So,
chasing an assassin.
So before we spoil anything, we're going to cut it here. And next we're going to go into, what is it, Playroom?
Yeah.
Alright, so catch us in the third segment. That was a little of Ass Creed before we could spoil it. And he just did...
Spoil, there's water in this game.
Exactly, there you go. Alright, catch us later.